everyone, my name is Carmen and welcome to a new slime review video. Today I'll be giving a 100% honest store-bought slime review on some slimes that I purchased from Target and Walmart. All these slimes are under $10 and some of them can be found on Amazon, which I've linked down below. And also don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy my slime content. A reminder that my slime shop is on break right now, but we will be reopening soon, so stay tuned for our next restock. I'll be going in order of pricing and starting off with our cheapest slime, which is a $4 one from Walmart. I believe the first 4 slimes are all from Walmart and they're a bit cheaper than the Target ones. This is a hot pink colored microfloam slime from Play-Doh called Foam. The packaging does show that it's strawberry scented, but to me it smells very strongly like mixed berries. Not really a true strawberry scent, but still smells pleasant to me. When I first poked the slime, I could tell it was a little sticky, so I did try to activate it with some regular slime activator, which is a borax solution, and that didn't really work out. But I do remember a few commenters mentioning baking soda as a way to activate your Play-Doh slimes. So I did try that out, but as you can see, the texture is a little rippy because it's sticky. It would stick to my hands, and a little bit of the glue or slime would be stuck on my hands, but it's decently crunchy. So this was my first time using baking soda in slime or as an activator, so I wasn't really sure how much to put, but this is how much I added, and I did add a little more after this, and I believe it was a little too much since it was a little stiff. I noticed that the longer it sat, the stiffer the slime got, but it was still a little stretchy. Overall, I don't really recommend the slime since you might get a bad batch that is melted, but if you do, baking soda does help. This next slime I also purchased from Walmart, and this one is called Mix and Play Slime Party, which I bought for $4.98. I have purchased a similar slime before. I believe it was the mermaid one, and it came with the mini slime and 3 add-ins as well. This one comes with a clear putty with some glitter in it, some blue foam beads, rainbow star confetti, and rainbow beads. As you can see, the mini clear putty was super clear but did have a tiny yellow tint to it, which isn't a huge problem. It's kind of common in clear based slimes. The iridescent glitter in it did settle to the side so you can mix it up, but as you can see, it's super gorgeous. The slime is super holdable and not sticky, but a little stiff and you can't really stretch it. The add-ins come in 3 separate baggies. I decided to add only a little bit of each since I really liked the clear slime aspect, and there probably would be fallout if you added them all in. And this is how I assembled it. Honestly, it looks super cute and very colorful. You do get some nice crunchy ASMR when mixing it in, and once you do, you get a colorful clear slime. The texture isn't great, but I do love how it looks, so if you have some glycerin or any other slime softener or even glue, I would really suggest that you do soften it up. It will become a lot stretchier and even give you some nice bubble pops. Next up, we have the whipped Bingsu Cuties from the brand Compound Kings, which I purchased for $4.98 from Walmart. I actually have purchased a whipped Bingsu Cutie before, and I believe it was 9 months ago. I haven't seen any more of these since, so I thought, I can try it again since I saw one recently. I was hoping it was new and updated, but honestly, it doesn't seem like it's any better. It feels pretty much the same. This particular one comes in a super cute container with a blue Unikitty cap, and inside you get a mystery charm, and I got this unicorn mouse, I believe. And underneath the charm, you get 4 bags of slime, 2 of these clear base Bingsu bead slimes, and 2 cloud creams that are the same textures. So they're all pretty strongly scented, a sweet vanilla cake. The Bingsu texture is slightly stretchy, it's super chewy and does have tight stretches. The Bingsu beads give it some nice texture, but it does have some wet residue. The white slime is a wet and creamy cloud cream slime, and honestly, not a huge fan of it, but I do love how stretchy it is. So this is how I assembled my little cake, and surprisingly the charm did match the color. The colors are super neon and bright, so mixing it is very fun, but not very satisfying. The texture stiffens up since the Bingsu bead slime is super chewy. It feels like an overactivated type of slime. Overall, the textures alone are great, but they do not mix well. So if you are planning on getting the slime, I strongly suggest that you don't mix them. This next slime is our last one from Walmart, and it is a Play-Doh slime called Crystal Crunch. It comes in this cute little container that spins. I paid around $6 for this one, and honestly, for that price, you don't get a lot of slime. I think there's a big upcharge on it because of the container. It is very unique and fun, but the container of slime is very small, and it's a clear base green Bingsu bead slime with a light lemon scent. The texture itself is actually really great and a lot better than the whipped Bingsu one. It is very stretchy, not sticky at all, and there is no residue. The base does have a cloudy look to it, but it's also very thick. It has really nice bubble pops, and the Bingsu beads give it some nice texture. This one comes with this blue container of blue glitters in it, and it adds some nice crunch and color throughout the slime. Once you separate the containers from the packaging, it doesn't really spin anymore. It just, sits inside of it, but still kind of cute. Honestly, it's actually a pretty decent slime that comes in some cute packaging. So I would say it's worth it, but for $6, you can find slimes out there that are just as good, but you get more of it. Next up, we have our Target slimes, and this one is another Crystal Crunch Play-Doh slime that I paid $6.29 for, so a little bit more than the last one. This one also comes with cute packaging in a cute container, but you don't get any add-ins, but you do get a lot more slime, and I think it's more worth it than the last one, unless you're really interested in the add-in aspect and love the packaging of the last one. This one has a light sweet cupcake scent and comes in two colors. There's a pink and an orange. It is a little hard getting the slime out of the bottom of the container since it's so skinny, so I had to use the back of a spoon. But once you get all the slime out, you can mix it up, and I think you'll be pretty satisfied with your purchase since I actually really enjoyed mine. The texture is pretty much the same as the Walmart one. It is a thick, clear-based one that is cloudy. It's pretty stretchy, has really great bubble pops, inflates a little bit, and the Bingsu beads even give it some texture. Definitely recommend this one if you see it in store. Our next Target slime is from Compound Kings and is called Bingsu Butter Blizzy. The packaging of this one really intrigued me, and I think it's really creative of them since it really reminds me of the Dairy Queen Blizzard and is probably inspired by that. It does look like you're getting a bucket of ice cream with some whipped cream on top. The whipped cream part did come separate, and it also came with a charm, a red spoon, and some Bingsu beads to look like your cookies. Like the other Compound King slime, you get a mystery charm, and this one is a purple tornado with a horn, and I actually held it upside down since I didn't know it was a tornado. I thought it was an ice cream swirl. The top part was a little disappointing since you only get a tiny layer of it, but on the bottom you get a big bag of it. The texture of it is basically just a super creamy clay that has a little bit of wet residue. The texture itself is actually very nice. It's soft and squishy, very moldable as well since it is clay, but technically it isn't really butter slime. It is really fun to squish though since it kind of squeezes out kind of like shaving cream. I added in the black Bingsu beads, mixed it up, and it gave it some nice crunch and texture. And I'm not really sure you should call this a mixing spoon since it's kind of difficult to mix it with, but it is nice for looks. I did decide to assemble up my Blizzy cup of ice cream. So I have some cookies and cream ice cream on the bottom and this tiny little whipped cream that was so hard to get out of the container on top. And once you finally assemble it, it does remind me of ice cream, but the texture is all clay. So it's soft, creamy, and very fun to squish. And the scent for this is described as a cookies and cream, but to me it just smells like sweet cream. To be honest, I don't really recommend it if you're looking for a butter slime, but if you don't mind having some soft creamy clay, it is a good purchase, and this is what it looks like once you add it into slime. This clay is actually a really good clay to add into slime since it makes it so fluffy and very inflatable. Lastly, we have another slime from Target, and this one is also from Compound Kings, and it is called Butter Clouds. I believe this is my third time purchasing a butter bucket and reviewing it, and I was really interested since it had 3 different colors in it. This one is called Fairy Dust Cotton Candy, and it comes with a white, purple, and pink color. I think the packaging itself is super adorable. I love how it's in a bucket and how the cap is colored and it kind of looks like castle walls. This review is pretty much the same as all the other butter buckets or butter slimes from Compound Kings. It's not technically butter slime, it's just a super soft and creamy clay that they try to market as butter slime. I do really love the colors. It really reminds me of like a berry smoothie. The texture of it is very soft and creamy, and at first there are light sizzles, and of course I really like to squeeze it. Since the slime is called Fairy Dust Cotton Candy, I would think it smells like cotton candy, but to me it smells like sweet frosting. Overall, it is a decent purchase. You do get a lot of clay for your purchase. It is scented, it comes in different colors. It's really fun to mix and squish, but it's technically not a butter slime or slime at all, but you could use it to add it into slime to make your own butter slime. I decided to add it into a Slimeowy clear slime, and it really reminds me of berries and grapes, and once I did, the texture just turned into a really fluffy clay slime. That is all for this slime review video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!